Hey everybody. Oh, Layla, get out the way. Go. How is everybody doing? Sorry, I'm a little behind on these. I have like 5 jobs right now, so trying to just keep up with everything. But I'm teaching Red Rocks Yoga on this Friday and the next Friday, so I'm pretty excited on the 17th and 24th. And I was thinking of like what I want to teach up there, so I thought kind of work it a little bit through this class. But I saw this idea about letting love in and letting fear go, especially right now, like more than ever. We can use this idea. Also, I was looking in Chinese medicine. Fear is said to be stored in the kidneys. So I wanted to do some good stuff for like strengthening the lower back. So let's get into it. We're going to go ahead and start in child's pose. So knees nice and wide. Sit back towards your heels. Take a few breaths here. Close your eyes. Big breath in. Big breath out. Let love in. Let fear out. Feel the inhales expanding you and the exhales grounding you down. We're going to lift up our head, crawl over to the right, left hand on top of the right, and then pull the weight towards your left kidney. Breathe here. Let your head drop. 2 more breaths. 1 more. Crawl back to center and then all the way over to the left. Right hand on top of the left, same thing. Pull the weight towards the right kidney. Breathe into that space. When we're opening and strengthening the lower back, just pay attention to what's going on there. We'll come back into center. And then from here, we'll go ahead and make our way into tabletop. If you want to take any variations on this, go for it. You can work on stretching the wrist. We're going to take a few cat-cows. Inhale, open it up for cow. Exhale, round it in for cat, really opening the lower back. Inhale. Exhale. And the beauty about this at home is you can breathe through your nose to build the heat, and you can exhale through your mouth to let go of that heat if you want, or just to let go a little bit deeper. 2 more. Exhale. 1 more time. Exhale. Fingertips straight forward. And then from here, let's go ahead and straighten out the legs, wide-legged high plank so that your feet are wide. Keep the hands down for this. We're just gonna rock over to the right and left. You can go as fast or as slow as you want. You could dip a little bit, or you can go all the way to the edges of the feet. And then go ahead and roll it all the way into the left hand. Right arm goes high. 1 time circle it forward, and then bring it down and switch. Bring it up, circle it forward, bring it up, and then bring it down. Go ahead and shift forward, tippy toes. Exhale all the way down. Cobra, press the tops of the feet. Inhale, lift. Exhale, back and down. 2 more. Look down, lift up, strengthen through the back. Exhale, and then maybe even lift the hands or fingertips. Exhale, lower back and down. Toes curl under. Go ahead and push up high plank. Downward facing dog. And take a moment. Move around in down dog. See how it's feeling for you. Create any kind of movement you like. Maybe bend one knee and then swivel the hips, bend the other. Shake out your head. 1 more round of breath here. Bring your right leg high. Bend your knee, exhale, open the hip. Now keep the knee bent. Take an inhale. Right knee, left elbow. Now keep it bent. Bring it all the way up and open. Exhale, left elbow. Inhale high. Exhale to the left elbow. Take it up to the ceiling. And then we're going to walk it back to a standing split. I'm going to just scoot forward because that counter is behind me. So about 90 degrees usually most of our legs. Breathe here. 1 more breath. Knee to nose. Inhale, stand all the way up. It's going to be a little wobbly and rocky, that's okay. Reach it up, one-legged Tadasana, take an inhale. Exhale to back bend, open it up. Inhale, reach it high. Woo. Exhale, launch your right foot forward. Bring your arms back. We're gonna drop the back knee down to the ground. Inhale, reach the arms up. Grab onto your left wrist and reach it over to the right. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, half split. So when your fingertips go down, you can move your back knee a little further back first, and then straighten out the front leg. 2 more breaths. Find length in the spine, and then soften into it. 1 more. Bring your right foot down. Plant your palms. Step back, high plank. Inhale, shift forward, tippy toes. Exhale, all the way down. Inhale, 1 cobra. Exhale, lower. Push up, high plank. Downward facing dog. Good. Now this time, we're going to go ahead and bring the left leg high, bend the knee, open the hip. Take an inhale there. Left knee, right elbow. Exhale. Inhale high, all the way. Exhale to the right elbow. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Bring it all the way up. And then we're taking it into a standing split. So I'm hopping my foot in, but walk your hands back to your right foot. 1 more breath. Knee to nose. You can bring the knees together to get the hands off the ground so you're grounding through the standing leg, and then bring your left knee up and in. Reach up, inhale. Exhale, back bend. Reach it up, inhale. Go ahead and launch it forward. Airplane your arms, squeeze the shoulders back, open the hands. Drop the back knee, inhale, arms up, crescent moon. Grab your right wrist, reach it over to the left. Inhale, back up. Exhale, fingertips down. Move your back knee further back because you want that diagonal from the front knee to the back knee. Straighten out the front leg. Breathe here. Find a longer spine. Drag the hips back and bend the elbows back. 1 more breath. Left foot goes down. Plant your palms, step back, high plank. Inhale, shift forward. This time, lower all the way down and come up to Sphinx. So you shouldn't feel pain in the lower back with this. You want the elbows directly underneath your shoulders. Grip your Sphinx claws and pull forward and up. So you're pulling out of that lower back, but we're really targeting that area with a lot of these poses tonight or today, whenever you're watching this. You're gonna go ahead, bend your right knee, take your right hand, grab your right foot, pull it in. I like to grab the top of my foot and then kind of bend my elbow and push my fingertips forward if your arm goes that way. You can even massage your foot a little bit here too. And nicely release. So slow. Switch it out. Just make sure when you do grab the back foot, you're not dumping into the right shoulder here. You're actually still lifting out of it, engaged, and not collapsing in that shoulder. Excuse the background noise. My cat's using the litter box. Teaching at home is as real as it gets. And then nicely release your back foot. And I'm gonna back it up just a little bit so I'm still on my mat. We're gonna go ahead and have our toes curl under, and then gaze at the belly button. Lift the belly button. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, lift the belly button, the tops of the hip bones. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, lift the tops of the thighs. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, lift to the middle of the thighs. Keep the knees down, inhale. Lift everything but the knees. Inhale. Toes curl under, lift to forearm plank. Hold here for 5 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, powerful breath. 2 more. 1 more time. And then drop back to Sphinx. Let's bring our arms out to the side. Left hand underneath your left shoulder. Right ear down, bend your left knee. Rotate it open for a moment. Keep pushing your right shoulder head down. Right palm is down unless you want to take a different variation. Switch for the other side. Slowly come back to your belly. Left shoulder down, left ear down. I'm having the right hand under my shoulder so I can push, bend the right knee and then open it up. Just see where your body wants to go with this. Even when you get into a pose, if it doesn't work, then find a different variation you like better. One more breath here, and gently back into center. Hands are underneath your shoulders. We'll just push into tabletop for a moment. Deep cat pose, into cow, and neutral tabletop. Let's go ahead and walk the hands forward, toes curl under, downward facing dog. Feet together, inhale, tippy toes, exhale, step or hop, top of the mat, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, soften your knees, maybe grab behind your ankles or calves and pull into it. Inhale, chair pose. Hands to prayer, sit into it. Put the weight in your heels. Kick your right leg forward and cross. Right ankle, figure four. Sit down in the hips, but pull the heart forward so your knee moves down. And then notice if like the right hip is dropping, try to keep the knee there and like pull your right glute up. Your glutes up here on the right. Breathe here. One more breath. And then one-legged Tadasana. Right hand grabs the inside of the right foot for dancers, and we kick and reach. So that way you're able to like have the energy go both directions. If you fall out, it's fine. Like, don't make it a big deal. Like, we're allowing ourselves to be like, okay, now I know where that point is where I'm gonna fall, and I'm gonna grow and learn, not like punish yourself for it. Breathe here, let love in, let fear out. One more breath, go for the kick, and then go ahead and drop it down. Chair pose, hands to prayer, left leg goes forward for figure four. Settle into it for a moment. We're going to take it up, one-legged Tadasana. Inhale. Left hand on the inside of the left foot. So make sure your left elbow can bend in towards your body, right? So that way you're able to like keep the whole shoulder open down to the palm. And find the kick and reach. Breathe here. Two more breaths. One more. And release. Inhale, Tadasana. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, lengthen. Plant your palms, wide-legged high plank. Keep your feet wide so that you can counterbalance. We're going to shift the weight to the left hand, right hand on your lower back with the palm facing up. Breathe here. Two more. One more breath. Right hand goes down, left hand lower back, palm facing up. One more breath. Back to a high plank. And then from here, downward facing dog. Bring your right leg high. Inhale, exhale, bring it through. Crescent lunge, inhale. Hands to prayer, exhale, twist and tap. Go ahead and bring the arms all the way up to five-pointed star. Exhale, sit into horse. And let's kind of find like a dancing horse. I'm gonna face this way for a second. So you're going back and forth with the elbows, gliding. They say that the element of the kidneys is water, which makes sense, right? So finding that nice fluid motion and using those obliques to like move left and right. And then from here, warrior two to the front of the mat here, inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. Reverse warrior, inhale. Exhale, both hands to the mat. Maybe your right leg floats in chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left leg goes high. Exhale, bring it all the way through, low lunge. Crescent lunge. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, hands to prayer. And then twist. Tap your right elbow outside of the left knee. Inhale, five-pointed star. Sit down into horse. Same thing, just kind of gliding here. You're gonna take it into warrior two, front of the mat. Inhale, extended side angle, come forward. Reverse warrior, bring it up. Exhale, both hands to the mat. Left leg hovers, chaturanga, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Quick moment if you need a sip of water, because I do. And I'll check the time. Nice. All right. We're gonna float that one more time, and then we'll take it down. So find downward facing dog. Look forward, feet together, inhale. Step or hop, top of the mat, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, chair pose, inhale. Hands to prayer, exhale. Right leg forward, figure four, sit down into it. Any variations you want to take, if you want to reach to the ground or twist over to the left or grab your leg like a baby and stand up, whatever you're feeling. I think I might just keep my fingertips on the ground. Hey girl. It should be the Paige and Layla show. She's always coming around. One-legged Tadasana. All the way up. And now let's go for airplane this time. Pull the right hip down, the right toes pointing down. Breathe here. One more round of breath. Drop it into a chair pose. Hands to prayer, left leg forward, figure four. Maybe explore it a little bit or even just rest within it. Hey girl. I'm sure you guys at home, if you have animals or kids or whatever, they always come around, right? When you're trying to practice. Go for your variation. No matter what it is, it's gonna be good enough because it is what you need, then focus on that. And then from there, we'll come up to a one-legged Tadasana. Bring the left heel back. Really push through the heel and lift it up. Lean forward, reach the arms back. Breathe here. Two more. One more breath. To Tadasana, bring it up. Maybe a back bend if it feels good. Inhale, reach. Exhale, forward, fold all the way. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant your palms, step back, high plank. Jeez. We're gonna roll into the left hand. Any side plank variation you need to take, if you like even need to take your knee, that's fine. Take the top arm up and then bring it under your rib cage. Bring it up, bring it down, bring it up, bring it down. Two more. Switch it out for the other side. Layla. Roll over to your right, left arm high. Bring it under the rib cage and then bring it up. Last 4, 3, 2, and one more. Here, downward facing dog. Right leg high, inhale. Exhale, bring it through. Crescent lunge, inhale. Exhale, twist to the right and open the arms. All the way at 5-pointed star. Exhale, sit down into horse. This time, let's lift our heels and pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right foot forward. Inhale. Extended side angle, maybe a half bind. Roll the shoulder back. You could use your core with the right arm forward. Keep the half bind to reverse triangle this time, maybe binding the hands. Fluff up those right toes. One more breath. And then shake out your shoulders. Kind of shake them out, shake out your neck. And then hands go down. Right leg hovers, keep the gaze forward, chaturanga. Up dog, inhale, press into the hands, especially the L shape. Down dog, one more time. Left leg high, inhale. Exhale, bring it through. Crescent lunge, inhale. Exhale, lean, twist, tap, and then open the arms, open the hands. Take an inhale to 5-pointed star. Big breath in. Sit down into horse. We'll go ahead and bring our hands to our knees. Maybe some shoulder dips as you push your opposite knee away from you. Exhale, dip. Inhale to center. One more time each side. Five-pointed start this time to warrior 2. Inhale. Extended side angle, come forward for that half bind. maybe extending the bottom arm forward, right? Your core has to be engaged to hold you. So reverse triangle, bring it up, 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 up. Maybe binding. Fluff up those left toes. One more breath in. Finishing out with a chaturanga. Up dog, inhale. To downward facing dog. Come to child's pose. Sip of water, whatever you need here for a moment. Checking the time again. Oh, good, okay. We're gonna start to slow it down, but before we do that, let's just get upside down. Maybe work on your dolphin or your headstands, handstands if you want to like use any props or the wall or anything like that at home. Like, yeah, just go for it, right? Give yourself that permission to practice however you need at home. I know it's hard to be as accountable as you would be in the actual studio, but go for it. So maybe interlacing your hands loosely and then have the thumbs up, both pinky edges down. Bring the very top of your head on the ground. The thumbs touch the back of your head. Push the forearms into the ground, lengthen your neck, pull your shoulders back, toes curled under, hop your feet closer here or walk them in closer. Just holding this can be enough maybe today, or maybe we lift a leg and we work on holding headstand. Ooh. I'm gonna keep my knee bent today. Just practicing flexing my toes up, trying a different variation. Breathe here. Whoa, I never sneezed in headstand before, that was a little crazy. Oh, and then slowly make your way down to child's pose with your knees together and your forehead is down and your arms are back, knuckles are down. So this is embryo, really tiny child's pose. Grab the backs of your heels, keep your shins on the ground, and then lift your head and bring your chin to your chest as tight as you can. So it's like cat pose, but it's called rabbit. We're holding this shape, opening the back, opening the shoulders, opening the back of the neck. One more breath, and drop it down. And then if you want to roll your neck here for a moment, you can also interlace your fingers, bring them up, and do this kind of like circular motion in the hips, in the neck, the shoulders, and the rib cage, and go both directions. Just to kind of find that spine right at center, and then come up to your knees, cross your ankles, bring your legs out from underneath you. We're gonna scoot forward, lay all the way down, and take bridge pose. So press into the feet, lift your hips, maybe shimmy your shoulders and tuck them underneath you, interlace your hands and breathe here. Once you lift up, just try to relax the glutes a little bit. Slowly lower, knees together, feet on the edges of the mat, and like rock the legs left and right to help release that a little bit. And then we're gonna bring the feet up. So if that means shoulder stand or sitting on your hands or some pillows at home, you could go ahead and bring your legs all the way up. Engage through the core. Hands are on the lower back. If at any point you're feeling like going for plow pose or deaf man's pose, just be really, really careful. Find any variations in the legs. You could wrap them up. You can bring the feet together. You could separate them. One could go down, one up. When you come back down, use your core and hands. Maybe lift your head, roll nice and slow, and then bring your head and shoulders back and down in happy baby pose. You can have the legs bent or straight or any combination. I like to grab my big toes with my peace fingers, and then it gives a little extra length in your arms. Breathe here. Nice intentional breath. here, soles of the feet together. Either grab opposite elbow if you still need to open those shoulders, or one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. Either way, know that, right, we're in this safe, supported environment, so it's that perfect opportunity for our nervous system to know, like, this is the time we can rest, we can heal, recover, detox, digest. One hand on the heart and belly, or grabbing opposite elbow and focus on the breath. Inhale, let love in, let fear out. And we keep it simple because the mind likes to overcomplicate and overanalyze everything. So like a simple mantra like that connected with the breath, it's something that's going to keep bringing you back to an intention, so that like when you're wandering away mentally, you just keep this simple thought so that we don't get like so wrapped up in the drama of our minds. She wants the most attention when I'm on the mat. So we'll go ahead and bring the knees into your chest for one more big hug. Like nice big squeeze in. And open up into final resting pose. As comfortable as you can, just take up some space and let your body be heavy into the ground. Natural breath. With ease. Soften through your facial expression, through your jaw. Whoa. Give yourself this chance to rest. You can meditate longer after this if you want. Go ahead and just take your time to connect into your breath. Gather up everything from this practice that you want to take with you into the rest of this week and leave everything else behind. Start to move around through your arms and legs. Bring your knees in, roll to the right or left or forward and back to find your way up into a seated pose. She's being a little ham over here. Sit tall, hands to prayer, take a big breath in. Bigger breath out through your mouth. Thumbs to your third eye centered. Bowing to the teacher in all things. Namaste. Thank you so much, everybody. I was thinking I'll post the playlist in the comments or underneath like the description or something. If you're interested in hearing it, I'm going to use that for Red Rocks, Yoga on the Rocks on Friday. So if you wanted to have a playlist, it's like one of my favorites I've ever made. So so yeah, any feedback is always good. Plus any connection where I get to hear from you makes me so happy. And miss you guys, and who knows what's going to happen, but please stay connected and reach out to me with any questions or any needs that you have. She's always catching a fly. So, all right, I will see you guys next time. Thank you. Bye.